Praise the Lord. Hello everybody. Welcome you all to this next session on application of integrals. Dear students, in the last class we have seen the 3-mark questions on area bounded by the few basic curves. In this class we are going to deal the 5-mark questions particularly for the year May 2021. Okay, there are some particular questions which have been selected for the reduced syllabus, which would be the major questions for the year May 2021 main examination. Okay, dear students, I believe that you can easily attempt these questions because you are very lucky enough, because the questions which are selected for this particular year are very easy compared to the previous years. Okay, now only one thing what you require to solve these kind of questions is a bit of basic of integration. So if you can do the basics of integration properly, you can easily attempt this 5-marker question and get 5 mark easily. Okay, so I'm not going to waste much of your time. I'm directly going on to the first question of application of integrals. So the first question we have for the day is, find the area enclosed by the circle x square plus y square is equal to a square. Remember, using integration. Okay, I hope you already know the basic formula of area of the circle, which is nothing but pi r square, where r is the radius of the circle. Here, he has given you the circle x square plus y square is equal to a square. Remember, this is the equation of the circle whose radius is a units. Okay, now I want to find out the area occupied or enclosed by this circle on the coordinate axis. Okay, now because this is the area equation of the circle with radius a, so this is the origin. We know it is 0, 0, and this point would be a, 0, and this point would be b, which is 0, a. Okay, now as we seen in the 3-mark questions, you can expand this or find the area enclosed with respect to x-axis or y-axis. I'm going to consider the x-axis. Okay, and one more important thing is, remember, the circle is symmetrical about the coordinate axis. Means, what do you mean by symmetrical? Whatever the area occupied in the first quadrant is same as the area occupied in the second quadrant in all the 4 quadrants. Okay, this is the meaning of the circle equation of the circle, or the curve is symmetrical about both the axes. Okay, so I am supposed to find the area enclosed by in all the 4 quadrants. So instead of considering all the 4 quadrants, I will just consider the area enclosed in the first quadrant. You can see here, I will just consider the area enclosed in the first quadrant, and I'm going to consider it as 4 times the entire area, because if I find out this area and 4 times that area will give me the area enclosed by this circle, x square plus y square is equal to a square. You have got the idea right? Okay. So let us start the process of solving. Remember, the curve given is x square plus y square is equal to a square. Okay, therefore I can write y square is equal to a square minus x square, isn't it? Therefore y is equal to plus or minus square root of a square minus x square. Because I am considering the concept of area, I am just going to consider the positive value here. Y is equal to root of a square minus x square. So let me take it as equation 1. Okay, please be very careful, dear students. And one more thing, this is a 5-marker question. For a neat figure, you will be prescribed 1 mark. Okay, you will get 1 mark if you have written the diagram neatly, figure neatly. Okay, now once this is clear, I'm going to write one point which you need not write in the examination. Okay, the point is the curve. Okay, the curve is symmetrical. Okay, the curve is symmetrical about the coordinate axis, means both the axes. The curve is symmetrical about the coordinate axis. I'm going to take the plural AX, EX, ES. Okay. Therefore, the required area. Okay. So, required area A would be, as I told you, 4 times the shaded region. 4 times the shaded region. Remember, what is the shaded region? OABO. Okay. OABO. Okay. Now, this is nothing but we have seen in the previous class. So, area enclosed will be within the limits A to B. Here, A will be 0 and B will be A. So, limit between 0 to A. This is nothing but y dx because I am expanding along x-axis. So, this is nothing but 4 times integral from 0 to a. What is y? I have considered in equation 1. So, this is nothing but root of a square minus x square dx. Okay, now you can see that, dear students, this is the you have a formula for integral of a square minus x square, which we have seen in the chapter called integration. So you have to remember this formula if you have to solve this question. Okay, integral of root of a square minus x square dx is x by 2 to root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 into sine inverse x by a. Now, because you are considering the definite limits, you need not consider plus c. Okay, now see how I'm going to expand. 4 is a constant term. Let me keep it as it is outside. Okay, so integral of root of a square minus x square will be, please be careful about this formula. It is x by 2 into root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 into sine inverse x by a. Okay, within the limit 0 to a. Okay, this is a very important step here. Okay, once this step is ready, you are going to substitute the limits. So that is nothing but 4 times. Let me substitute the upper limit. So the upper limit here would be a divided by 2 into root of a square minus a square. Okay, if you apply the upper limit minus, so it is 0. If you take 0 by 2, it is actually 0. So you need not consider anything. Or else if you take 0 by 2 into a square minus 0. So this is the limit for this function, plus similarly a square by 2 into here you will get sine inverse. Remember, upper limit is a divided by a. Okay, so sine inverse a by a minus sine inverse 0 by a would be simply 0. Okay, so this is my limits application part. Okay, so this is nothing but, please be very careful. So you have now a square minus a square is actually 0, isn't it? So this is 0. 0 into anything is, this is purely 0, minus once again 0 into anything is, this is 0. Okay, plus it is a square by 2 into, remember, sine inverse of a by a is actually nothing but sine inverse of 1, and we all know sine inverse of 0 is actually nothing but 0. Okay, so I can write 0. Okay, so this is nothing but, this term is already there, 0. So I am just left over with a square by 2 into, remember, I am going to get sine inverse of, actually I am going to get sine 90 because we know sine 90 is 1. Okay, now sine and sine will be nullified. I am going to get 4 into a square by 2 into, what is the sine inverse and sine you are going to get cancel, you will get pi by 2. Okay, so this is nothing but 4 into, you can multiply this, you will get pi a square divided by 4. Okay, 4 and 4 you can cancel and you can write the area of the circle is pi a square. Okay, so this is my required area. I can write it as square units because it is area. I can write it as square units. Okay, the students, very simple question this is. The only thing is you should know how to take the area, consider the curve, consider along which axis you are going to take the area, along x or y. Once it is cleared, find out the shaded region and almost all the 4 questions which have been related with the same formula itself. Okay, so once you know the formula, just applying the limits. Okay, now sometimes he may ask you to, and hence find the area of the circle. Okay, he may say x square plus y square is equal to 25. You may say, he may ask you to find the area of the circle x square plus y square is equal to 25. You may see that here actually a will be, or you can take a square is equal to 25. Okay, therefore we know a is equal to pi a square. So this is nothing but pi into a square is 25. So this is nothing but a is 25 pi square units. This is if they ask you to hence deduce or hence evaluate the area of the circle. Okay, please be careful. This part you're going to do only if they ask. Okay, if they just ask you find the area enclosed by the circle, just draw the figure, get what is y and write the required area and just integrate and write the solution. Okay, I believe that this is very easy question. Okay, and I guess that you would definitely take this as an option for a 5-marker question in your examination. Okay, right. We are moving on to the second question. The second question we have is find the area enclosed by the ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1 using integration. Now dear students, in the first PUC mathematics you had a chapter called conic section. You have seen there the standard equation of the ellipse is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Remember, where a is the length of the major axis and b is the length of the minor axis. Okay, is it clear? You might have seen this. Okay, so in that way, if this point is a, I'll take this point as a is a comma 0. Similarly, the point b would be 0 comma b. Okay, now you can see that as in the case of circle, the ellipse is also symmetrical about 4 axes. That is the axis in the 4 quadrants. The curve is symmetrical about the coordinate axis. Though if I want the area enclosed by the entire ellipse, I'm just going to find the area enclosed by it in the first quadrant and I'm going to take it 4 times. Is it clear? So whatever the shaded region is, if I consider 4 times the area, I will get back the area enclosed by the full ellipse. Okay, is it clear? Right. So in the similar pattern, we are going to approach this question. So let us rewrite the equation of the ellipse as follows. The regular equation, that is the standard equation of ellipse, is x square by a square plus y square by b square is nothing but 1. Okay, therefore I want y, isn't it? So taking the terms to right hand side, y square minus by b square is nothing but 1 minus x square by a square. Okay, therefore taking square root on both sides, I will get y by b is nothing but square root of, it is 1 minus x square by a square. Okay, so if you take the LCM, you will get a square minus x square divided by a square. Okay, therefore you can just take the root for the numerator, writing a square minus x square divided by a, because square root of a square would be just a. Okay, the cross multiplying you get the value of b. Therefore y would be b divided by a into root of a square minus x square. Okay, so let me consider, if you want you can consider this as equation star, because that is the original equation, and this is my quoted equation, y is equal to b by a into root of a square minus x square, because I am going to consider the curve in this way. Okay, so I'm going to write the note as follows, as I did in the previous case. The curve is symmetrical. Okay, the curve is symmetrical about both the axes, both x and y axis. Okay, therefore my required area, I want the area enclosed, isn't it? So required area A is nothing but, remember, as I did in the previous case, 4 times I'm going to take the shaded region. 4 times the shaded region, remember, OABO. Okay, so this is nothing but 4 times integral from, again here I am expanding along x-axis, so it is from 0 to a, it is y dx. Now remember students, this is the worked example in your textbook. The same question is solved with respect to y-axis also. You can check it there. But I felt this is simple for me, so I am trying it out along x-axis. Okay, so this is nothing but, remember, y is nothing but b by a into root of a square minus x square. Because b by a is a constant, I am going to keep it as it is, so outside. So it is 4 times b by a, okay, into integral from 0 to a root of, see what I am going to get, a square minus x square dx. Okay, so this is where we started even in the equation of the circle. Okay, right. So this is nothing but I have to take the integral of root of a square minus x square. As I told you, you should remember that formula. Integral of root of a square minus x square is x by 2 into root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 into sine inverse x by a within the limit 0 to a. Okay, please be very careful. If you go wrong here, the rest of the work would be a mistake. Okay, so this is nothing but, let us apply the limit. Now what you can do it is, now 2 is common in both the denominators. I can keep it outside. So let me write it as 4b divided by 2a. Okay, so I may just take x. So applying the upper limit, I'll get a into root of a square minus a square minus 0 into, so I'm not going to consider anything because it is 0 into anything is 0. Okay, plus a square into, remember, 2 is already outside. I'm going to get sine inverse of, okay, sine inverse of a by a, that is nothing but 1, minus sine inverse of, actually it is 0, because 0 by a is 0, right? And we have already seen in the previous case, sine inverse of 0 is 0. Okay, so this is nothing but, now 2 and 2 gets 4 gets cancels. So this you will get 2b by a. Okay, this is purely 0 it is. Okay, plus I'll get a square into, remember, sine inverse of, okay, 1, I can write it as sine pi by 2. Okay, and this is my outer bracket. So this becomes 2ba. Okay, this is anyhow 0. Let me remove the bracket. I'll get a square into sine inverse, and sine will be nullified. You will get pi divided by 2. Okay, now what happens is I can cancel 2 and 2 and 1a. So I'm just left over with b outside and a into pi outside. Therefore, I'll get the required area A is equal to pi a b square units. Is it clear? So I'm going to get the area of the ellipse, standard ellipse, x square by a square plus by y square by b square is nothing but pi ab square units. Is it clear? A standard equation, if they just ask you so much, you can easily solve it and get 5 marks. Okay? Now in case they ask you an extra question saying that, and hence find the area of the ellipse. Okay, let me take the first one. If he gives x square by 16 plus y square by 9 is equal to 1. Okay, if he gives a particular ellipse and asks you to find the area, you can see here you have a square is equal to 16, so a will be 4, and b square is equal to 9, so b would be 3. Okay, therefore area would nothing but pi ab, so that is nothing but 4 into 3 is 12, so you will get 12 pi square units. Okay, so this would be the area of the ellipse. X square by 16 plus y square by 9 is equal to 1. Okay, let me consider another ellipse. Let me say x square by 4 plus y square by 9 is equal to 1. You can see here, in this case, your A is greater than B. So this is the standard, it would be the standard ellipse. Your A is actually less than B, so this would be the rotated ellipse. Okay, you might have seen in the first PUC class. So here I'll get A is equal to, okay, A square is 4, so A would be 2, and B square is 9, so B would be 3. Okay, therefore area of the ellipse would be pi into A into B. So that is nothing but pi into A is 2 and B is 3. So this is nothing but 2 3s are 6 pi square units. Okay, remember this you are supposed to do it only if they ask you to find the area of the any particular ellipse. Otherwise, you stop here and going to get 5 marks. Is it clear? Right. Let us consider the third question, dear students. This is very similar to the previous question. Slight change. Okay. Find the area enclosed by the ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1, which is the standard ellipse which you have seen there. And the ordinates. Okay. Now he doesn't want me to find the entire area of the ellipse. And the ordinates means lines. X is equal to 0. Remember, x is equal to 0 means y-axis. Okay. And x is equal to AE. Remember, I want to have the line x is equal to AE. If you have seen in the first PUC, your x is equal to AE actually would be the focus, one of the foci. Okay. You would actually have two foci, one on the right hand side F. Okay. Let me call it as this F. Actually, this F would be AE, 0. And this F dash would be minus AE, 0. Okay. And we know that latus rectum is actually, now if I want x is equal to AE, okay, this is the line you will get x is equal to AE. Remember, because this is where I'll get x is equal to AE. Remember, please be very careful here. Okay. Now, I want the area enclosed between x is equal to 0 means y-axis and this axis. So that means actually I will get only these two areas. And we can see there here the curve is symmetrical about x-axis, you can say, because I'm not considering the second and third quadrant. So this curve is symmetrical about x-axis. So I'm just going to consider, remember, I'm going to consider this shaded part. I'm going to consider it as 2 times. So required area would be 2 times the shaded part. Is it clear? So required area would be 2, because I want even this. So this is similar to this area. So if I calculate this area and take 2 times, I will get the required area. Okay. Is it clear? So before considering further, I have this is origin 0, 0. I have a point F here. So let me take it as O, right? So I have the required area would be O, F, let me take it as A, and this is B. Okay, the required area would be 2 times OF ABO. Is it clear? Very simple, isn't it? And now please be very careful. And the limits would be, in the previous case I took 0 to A, but in this case I'm going to take up to 0 to only AE, not full A. Is it right? Okay. So as I did in the previous case, let me reframe my equation of the LX. X square by A square plus Y square by B square is nothing but 1. Okay. You can take this as equation star. Okay. Therefore, you will have Y square by B square is nothing but 1 minus X square by A square. Okay. Therefore, taking square root, you will get Y by B is nothing but square root of, let me take the LCM directly, A square minus X square divided by A square. This would be nothing but root of A square minus X square by A. Okay, right. Therefore, remember your Y would be B by A, cross multiplying B by A into root of A square minus X square, and let me take this as equation 1. Okay, right. Now you can also say the curve is symmetrical about, write it here, the curve is symmetrical. The curve is symmetrical about, this axis is x, isn't it? X axis. You might take both the axes, but my region is only in the first and fourth quadrant, so I'm taking around x axis. Therefore, remember, therefore my required area. Okay, so required area would be, remember, previous case I took 4 times. I'm just going to take 2 times here. 2 times shaded region. Okay. Shaded region. What is the shaded region? OFABO. Okay. Fine. So this is nothing but 2 times. You can just take integral from, actually it is a to b y dx. Okay, integral from a to b y dx. What is a to b? Therefore, this is nothing but 2 times. Now remember, I have to take b by a also constant. I'm going to take this outside already. 2 times b by a. I'm going to take the integral from, your a would be 0 here and b would be ae. Please be very careful. So the limit would be 0 to b by a into 0 to ae y dx. Y is nothing but root of a square minus x square dx. Now you can see here, this will again land in the same place. Only one change is the limit change. And also there is outside part change. Okay. So let us integrate this. So this is nothing but, I have a constant here, 2b by a. Let it be outside. So integral of root of a square minus x square is, yes, I hope you remember the formula, x by 2 into root of a square minus x square. Okay. Plus a square by 2 into sine inverse x by a within the limit 0 to ae. Okay, please be careful. So this is nothing but, now remember in both the denominator I have 2. I'll take 2 common. I'll get 2b divided by 2a. Okay, into, let me apply the limit. So this would be ae into, please be very careful in this question particularly. So you will get ae into root of a square. Okay, minus a square into e square because x is ae. Okay, minus the lower limit would be actually simply 0 because 0 into anything would be 0. Okay, plus again a square is a constant. Let me write it as it is outside. So this would be sine inverse of, remember you will actually get ae by a minus sine inverse of, actually it is 0 because 0 by a would be 0. And this is my limits application part. Okay. Now as we did in the previous case, your sine inverse of 0 would be simply 0. Okay. Now let us calculate the further result. Now 2 and 2 will get cancelled. I'm going to get b by a into this. I'm going to get only this term. So it is ae. Remember ae into root of, in this term I have a square common. Let me take it. I'll get 1 minus e square inside the root. Okay. Plus, remember, a square into, now a and a gets cancels. You will actually get sine inverse of e. Right. So now, remember, this is nothing but b divided by a into ae. Remember, I have a root of a square here. So if you bring this a square outside, you will just get a into root of, okay, 1 minus e square plus this is a square sine inverse of e. Okay, you are not going to get any further result for this. Just keep it as it is. So this is nothing but, remember, it is b by a into, now a into a would be actually a square into e into root of 1 minus e square plus a square into sine inverse of e. Now in both the terms I have a square out common. Let me take it outside. So it is b by a into a square is common. So the leftover terms are e into root of 1 minus e square plus sine inverse of e. Okay, so my final result would be nothing but one term of a would be cancelling. So the area of the required area would be, it would be nothing but here I have a. So a into b into e into root of 1 minus e square plus sine inverse of e. Okay, this is my required area A. Right? So you can also write square units because this is the required area. Always it would be better if you can frame up your final answer, because this would appreciate your skill of portraying your final answer in the examination. Okay. Again, as I told you, most of all the three questions are similar under the same integral, only there are slight changes. Okay. I believe, dear students, if you can practice once or twice, you can easily solve this question in the examination. So my fourth question for the session is as follows. Find the area of the smaller part of the circle x square plus y square is equal to a square. Consider, I'm considering the standard equation of the circle x square plus y square is equal to a square, where a is the radius of the circle. Okay, we know the curve is symmetrical about both axes. Cut off by the line x is equal to a divided by root 2. Okay, now we know that this entire part is nothing but a. Now a divided by root 2 is just like you can use your calculator. It is nothing but 1 divided by root 2. Okay, you would actually get a line x is equal to a by root 2 somewhere here. Okay, please be very careful. X is equal to a by root 2 would be this part. Okay, this line I'm going to take it as x is equal to a divided by root 2. Okay, is it clear? Now, please be very careful, dear students. He doesn't want you to find out this is the larger part, okay, of the line and the circle, but he wants me to find the area of the smaller part of the circle. Okay, so the smaller part of the circle is nothing but this part. Okay, so we know that the curve is symmetrical about x-axis. So I will take the shaded region and I'm going to consider 2 times because I want even this part. Okay, so let me write this equation as, let me take it as actually A, and this is B, and if I take it as C. Okay, is it clear? So the required area I'm going to consider it as 2 times of the shaded area ABCA. Okay, is it clear? Have you understood this? Now with this, I also think I have to think about the limits also. Now remember, I want from here to here. Okay, so the lower limit would be a by root 2 and the upper limit would be a. Remember, this whole thing is a. From a by root 2 to a, I want to find out the area. Okay, is it clear? So let us rewrite the equation as, you actually have x square plus y square is equal to a square, isn't it? This is the standard equation. From this, I'll get y square is equal to a square minus x square. Okay, therefore y is equal to, I'm going to consider plus or minus root of a square minus x square. Okay, but anyway, for an integral, I'm going to consider the positive sign. Okay, y is equal to plus or minus root of a square minus x square. Okay, now let us find out the point of contact for the both curves. If I put x is equal to a by root 2, okay, x is equal to a by root 2 implies y would be plus or minus root of a square minus, remember, it is a by root 2 whole square. Okay, so this is nothing but root of, it would be a square minus a square by 2. A square minus a square by 2 would be nothing but root of a square by 2. Actually, if you take a square common, it is 1 minus half. 1 minus half is nothing but what? Half, isn't it? Remember, it is plus or minus. Okay, so this would be plus or minus root of a square would be a divided by root 2. Okay, therefore, you can write down the points of intersection. Okay, the points of intersection of the curves are, okay, one is a by root 2 comma a by root 2. You can see here these both curves will intersect at point C and at point C dash. Okay, C and C dash. So the point of intersection of the two curves are, let me consider it as C, which is a by root 2 comma a by root 2, and C dash, which is nothing but a by root 2 comma minus a by root 2. Okay, so this is enough for me to go on finding the area of the given required area. Okay, therefore let me find out my required area. Okay, so required area, A is nothing but, you can tell, as I told you, 2 times the shaded region. I'm going to consider 2 times. So 2 times the shaded region. What is the shaded region? It is ABCA. Okay, so that is nothing but 2 times integral from, actually, what is A to B? A means actually it is A by root 2 to A y dx. Okay, so that is nothing but 2 times integral from A by root 2 to A. Remember, y is nothing but, you can see here, root of a square minus x square dx. Okay, so this is nothing but, the next step is again the same integral. Let us take the integral of it. So 2 into, the only way you are going to miss is if you forget the formula. Otherwise, you can easily solve this question. So integral of root of a square minus x square would be x by 2 into root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 into sine inverse x by a within the limit a by root 2 to a. Okay, so this is nothing but, you can see here both numerator, both the terms have denominator 2 common. I'm going to remove it outside. So it is 2 divided by 2 into, let me apply the limit. The upper limit is a. So it is a into root of a square minus a square. Okay, minus. Let me put the lower limit. Lower limit would be actually a by root 2 into, okay, root of a square minus x square is nothing but, it would be a square by 2. Remember, because x is a by root 2, so x square would be a square by 2. Please be very careful in this equation here. And this term, the limits are already applied. Now a square into, let me apply the limits here. So this would be sine inverse of, okay, let me apply the upper limit. So it would be a divided by a minus sine inverse of x is a divided by root 2 divided by a. Okay, and this is my step where I applied both the limits. Right, let me further simplify. Here 2 and 2 will get cancelled. I have nothing here, and this term will be completely 0. Why it is 0? Because a square minus a square, so it is 0. Okay, minus, remember, it is a divided by root 2 into, once again it is root of, remember, a square minus root 2, as we have done here. A square minus a square by 2 is nothing but root of, again, a square by 2. Because if you take a square common, it is 1 minus half, that is nothing but half. Okay, plus a square into, okay, now please be very careful. You will actually get sine inverse of 1, because a by a is 1, minus sine inverse of a and a will get cancelled. You will actually get 1 by root 2. Okay, is it clear? This is one of the important question. So this is nothing but, let me apply the terms here. So this is minus a divided by root 2 into, if you take the, again, root of a square by 2 would again be a divided by root 2. Is it clear? Because root of a square is a and root 2 as it is. Plus a square into, we know sine inverse of 1 is actually what? If you want, you can check it. Sine inverse of 1 is, this step is not required. Sine 90 is 1. Okay, minus sine inverse of, so with this is nothing but sine pi by 4. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Okay, right. So this is nothing but minus of a into a is a square, root 2 into root 2 will be simply 2, because root 2 whole square, that is nothing but 2. Okay, plus this is a square into, now sine inverse and sine will get nullified, you will get pi by 2. Okay, minus, once again sine inverse and sine would be nullified because the angles are in the range of sine inverse. Okay, so pi by 4 you will get, and this is nothing but minus of a square by 2 plus, remember, this is a square into, pi by 2 is 90 degrees and pi by 4 is 45 degrees. 90 minus 45 would be 45. Okay, or else you take the LCM, you will get pi by 4. Okay, let me write this term first. You actually get pi a square by 4 minus a square by 2. Okay, this was the required solution. Or else if you want, you can take the common term. What is the common term? I have a square by 2. So if you take a square by 2 common, you will get pi by 2 minus 1 square units. So this is the required area of my shaded region. Okay, dear students, all the 4 questions are under the same formula, integral of root of a square minus x square. You can easily solve this and get 5 marks, provided you practice the questions once or twice. Only when you practice them, you can easily solve this, right? Okay. Dear students, let us consider one last question for the session, and this is also the last question which is under the probable list of 5 marker question from this chapter. Okay, particularly for the reduced syllabus. Now, find the area of the region bounded by the parabola y is equal to x square and y is equal to mod x. Remember, you have 2 curves here. One is y is equal to x square. Okay, you can take it as equation 1. The other one is actually y is nothing but mod x. So we all know the case of mod x is actually this would be x if x is greater than or equal to 0, or it would be minus x if x is strictly less than 0. Okay, you can take it as equation 2. Okay, before that, now you have to be very careful in framing the curve here. Okay, now y is equal to x square. We all know that it is the parabola facing up because the square is for x. Okay, so y is equal to x square is a parabola which faces upward. Okay, now along with that, please be very careful. Y is equal to mod x, you have already seen y is equal to mod x is a curve actually which goes, you might have framed it, this line which goes exactly 45 degrees. Okay, you can check it clearly, you will get 45 degrees of the curve. So this is my curve y is equal to mod x. Okay, now actually what is the area I have? Remember, the area I have is, this is my shaded region I want. Okay, now we know that both the curves x is equal, y is equal to mod x and y is equal to x square is symmetrical about the y-axis. Okay, both the curves are symmetrical about y-axis, though. So if I want both the shaded region, I will just find out one region and I will take 2 times the given shaded region. Okay, is it clear? Also students, both the curves meet at a point A, origin, which is 0, 0, and let me consider this is a point they meet. Let me consider it as A, and this is a point B. I actually have to find out what is the point A and B now using the curves. Okay, now remember, first let me find out this point of contact. Actually, I have y is equal to x square. First case, I'll take y is equal to x. Therefore, okay, I will get 1 and 2 implies, first if I take x is nothing but x square. Okay, because y is nothing but, first I'll take x. Okay, so I'll get x minus x square is equal to 0. Therefore, I'll get x into 1 minus x is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 1. Okay, right. Now, if I put x is equal to 0, okay, if I put x is equal to 0, I'll get y also as 0. And if I put x is equal to 1, I'll get y is equal to 1. Okay, similarly, in the other case, if I put x is equal to minus x, I'll get x is equal to minus 1. Is it clear? Means this point A is 1, 1 and this point A is 1, minus 1, because we can see here, sorry, minus 1, 1, because this point in first quadrant, this would be 1, 1. This point in second quadrant, it would be minus 1, 1. Is it clear? Because in the second case, x will be minus 1. Okay. Therefore, you can write the the points of contact or the points of intersection. You can say intersection or point of contact, both are same. Intersect means they touch. Okay, the points of intersection of the two curves. Okay, of the two curves are, okay, one is, okay, you can see that point is origin 0, 0. Next, the point A would be 1, 1, and the points B, let me take it B would be nothing but minus 1, 1. Okay, so I'm going to write the curve, okay, I'm going to say the figure is symmetrical. The figure is symmetrical about which axis? It is y-axis. Is it clear? Because I am considering along y-axis. The curve is symmetrical about y-axis. Is it clear? Therefore, my required area. Therefore, required area A is equal to 2 times the shaded region. What is the shaded region? OAO. The shaded region OAO in the first quadrant. In the first quadrant. Okay, that is your A would be 2 times. Remember, now my question is actually, I'm going to consider along this part, okay, right hand side. So I'm going to consider it as integral from 0 to 1 y dx. Is it clear? I'm going to consider integral of 2 times integral 0 to 1 y dx. Now my question is, what is y? Should I consider y is equal to mod x, or should I consider y is equal to x square? Now remember students, this is a challenging question. So actually if you take the area enclosed by the curve y is equal to x, I will get this entire area. Remember, if I take this area, I will get this entire area. Okay, I'll get the area enclosed by this triangle would be my area enclosed by this line. But actually, I don't want this entire area. I only want so much. So what I will do, it is area enclosed by the line minus the area enclosed by this parabola below side. Okay, so in this entire area of the circle triangle, if I take away this area, I will get my shaded region, red part. Okay, so how actually would I consider this? So this is nothing but very simple. If you please be very careful, this is nothing but integral from 2 times integral from 0 to y, your 0 to 1. Y would be nothing but, first take the equation. This is the equation I'm taking along x-axis, along first quadrant. The equation is x. So first curve is y is equal to x. Okay, y would be x. That is this triangle. You will get minus y is equal to, from this actually I will get y is equal to root x. Remember, if y is equal to x square, therefore y would be, actually we will get plus or minus, sorry, x square as it is. Kindly excuse me. Kindly excuse me, dear students. In the first case, y is equal to x. In the second case, y is equal to actually x square, not root x. So we get x minus x square dx. So if you can reach up to this, the next part is actually going to be very simple. So this is nothing but 2 as it is. Now integral of x, we know it is x square divided by 2 minus integral of x square would be x cube divided by 3 within the limits 0 to 1. Okay, so this is nothing but 2 is a constant. Let me keep it as it is. Again 1 by 2 is a constant. Okay, apply the upper limit. It is 1 square minus 0 square. Similarly, minus 1 by 3 into 1 cube minus 0 cube. Okay, right. So this is nothing but 2 into 1 by 2 into, remember 1 square is 1 and this is anyhow 0, minus 1 by 3 into 1 cube is 1, that is 1, 0 cube is again 0. So actually you will get 2 into 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. Okay, let us take the LCM. So you're going to get the LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. You will get 3 minus 2. Okay, So this is nothing but 2 into 1 by 6. So you'll get 2 ones are, 2 threes are. So the required answer would be 1 by 3 square units. Okay, so the required area would be 1 by 3 square units. So this would be the final answer for the above given question. Okay, so dear students, you can easily practice this question. If you can practice, you can easily solve this question, provided you know the concept of integration properly. Okay, kindly, if you can practice the concept of integration, you can easily attempt this question as one of the 6 questions out of which you have to answer from 10 questions. Right? ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂದಿನ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಮೇ 2021ಗೆ ಬರಬಹುದಾದಂತಹ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು 5 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸು ಪ್ರಾಬಬಲ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಅದನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ನೀವು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ನ ನೀವು ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾದರೆ ಈ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿದೆ. ಏನಂತಂದರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, 1-2-3 ಸರಿ ಬರೆದು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನೀವು ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ 5ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಬರಿಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರುವಂಥ 2 ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಪೇಪರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂಥ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸು ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 1 ಮತ್ತು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ 1, ಉಳಿದಿರುವಂಥ 3 ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕಪ್. ಸರಿನಾ? ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಗ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಬರೀಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದಿನ ಸೆಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಬೇರೆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು ಮುಂದಿನ ಸೆಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. Okay, dear students, thank you for watching the video. I hope you have understood the concept and enjoyed the concept also. So we'll meet again in the next session with the different concepts. Until then, take care and bye.
ಯಾರು 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 ಯಾರಿಗಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು, 100 100 100 100 ಬದುಕೋ ದಾರಿ 100 100. ಯಾರು 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 ಯಾರಿಗಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು, 100 100 100 100 ಬದುಕೋ ದಾರಿ 100 100. ಬೆಳೆಯೋನೆಂದು ಸೋಲೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಕಲಿತೋನೆಂದು ಬಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ತುಳಿಯೋನೆಂದು ಉಳಿಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರನ್ಯಾರು ಬೆಳೆಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತು ಅನ್ನೋರಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲೇನಲ್ಲ ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ.